Hello and welcome back to JD's Booze Reviews. Today we are on door number 3, day number 3 of the Siren Advent Calendar. So behind today's door was Mesmerist, a 3.4% soft pale ale, which I think is probably the best place to put it after a 10% barley one. Very tasty, I very much enjoyed it. If you want to see my review of that yesterday, you can go back and find that on the channel, or go there. So Mesmerist is apparently something that they've been working on for quite a while. The sort of soft pale ale, something I've not heard of before, but essentially is just a lower percentage pale ale. So let's get this cracked open and see what it's like. So let's see how this colour looks. So from initial pour, it looks very light. Very, very light indeed. Very clear, sort of like pineapple juice. And that's kind of what I'm getting on the nose. So I'm getting this sort of, don't want to use the word dank, but a hoppy sort of pineapple, sort of general citrus flavours, general citrus aromas, of like grapefruit and pineapple and that kind of stuff. That has kind of gone away now though, and now I can kind of tell from on the nose that it is a lower percentage beer. It smells like a thin beer, weirdly. Doesn't smell like there's much body to it, which there probably isn't going to be because it's a 11% beer, but hopefully the flavour packs a punch and makes it sort of make up for that. So let's try it. Don't get much of the smells I was getting on the nose as much. But what is there is kind of what I was smelling, a quite thin pale ale, really. A thin, weaker pale ale, which is what it is. A nice bit of bitterness towards the end. Common with sort of pale ales. I do get a slight hint of sort of citrus notes, but it's very, very, very subtle and very, very toned down. It doesn't taste as strong as it is, weirdly. This has kind of all the hallmarks of a like 0.5% pale ale, which say it's 3.4%. Whether that's good or bad or not, I'd leave that up to you. But I mean, I'd expect it to taste a bit more punchy than sort of I mean, I've had alcohol-free pale ales before that taste very similar to this. So sadly, this is probably the first beer that we've had that I've kind of gone not massively keen on. It's okay, but the days 1 and 2 were very good, and this obviously is lacking somewhat because of the low percentage, which is a shame. But I kind of said before, it's good that I'm putting the 3.4% next to a 10% because you kind of made up for it. But also, it's hard to try and this to compete with yesterday's because it's way less in percentage. So it feels probably more lackluster because of that. Whereas if this was stacked next to a 5% and a couple of 5s, 5%, 6%, it might have been a bit more impactful or a bit more less disappointing, I guess. It's an okay beer, but probably not one I'd go back for. So that is going to do it for today, for day 3. Join me tomorrow for day 4, and if you want to check any of the other days out, I will create a playlist for the advent calendar, so feel free to go check that out on the channel. I mean, we're only on day 3, so it's going to be pretty easy to find it on the channel. If you go to the actual channel and look for the recent uploads, you'll see it there. But that playlist is also there if you want to check that out. So, thank you very much, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Cheers.